Hey guys, hope you can hear me okay. Um, yeah, I'll try to do this so you can hear me a little better than normal, because it straight up doesn't sound that great sometimes when I record. I got to figure out a way. I know what I should have looked for at Ollie's. I got to find a better pair of headphones or something like that with a better mic. I may have found these Apple headphones on the side of the road at one point. I think I actually did. But they've served me well for 2+ years. Um, so, so yeah, I have a special topic to talk about real quick, and I don't know how long this video will be because I might hear from a friend. A friend of mine might call me, so I might have to go in a pinch. It might have to be one of those to be continued jobbies or deals. I had a friend that used to say jobbies, and I'm not like that. I don't really. It's not my word. That's not my word, really. I'm not gonna say jobbies. I'm just not gonna say that. It's just not me. The shoe don't fit. I ain't gonna wear that shoe, dang it. But anyway, I wanted to talk about something that's really cool that I just realized. It's really deep and amazing. So hopefully I'll have enough time here to share it with you. But I was listening to when I grew up. One of my favorite artists was the Christian artist Michael W. Smith. And he was a big Christian pop singer basically in the early 90s through the mid to late 90s and into the early 2000s. He still is relevant, but he had some big hits back in that early 90s, like Place in This World and I Will Be Here For You and Friends and songs like that. Well, anyway, I vibed to him a lot growing up. And he's got a song called Place in This World, which is a really amazing song, and if you don't know it, I'm going to tell you the gist of it real quick here because it's important for you to know it for the context of this video. So, I'll try to remember some of the lyrics. So some of the lyrics are, the wind is moving, but I'm standing still. A life of pages waiting to be filled. A heart that's hopeful, a head that's full of dreams. But this becoming is harder than it seems. Show me. I'm looking for a reason, roaming through the night to find my place in this world. My place in this world. Not a lot to lean on. I need your help. I need your light to help me find my place in this world. And it's a really amazing, beautiful, wonderful song. It's pretty much basically a core coming-of-age song, but it actually hits deeper than that. It's a soul-level song that covers that feeling of really trying to find your place in this world, and that's not small potatoes. Some people have it easier than others, and some people have it figured out a little bit more than others, and they figure it out quicker. But a lot of people, I especially know a lot of like the younger generation, man, they are really trying to find their place in this world. And the point of me making this video is the fact that I did not plan on listening to that song this morning. I did not really seek it. I didn't seek it out. I sought Michael W. Smith out in another song of his, but as I was listening to him, I found, of course, Place in This World, the song that's always been there. I've listened to most of my life. And I've always loved it. I've always sang it, and every time I've sang it in the past, I've always really, I've wanted it to be true, you know. I've wanted to find my place in this world. I've wanted so badly to find my place in this world, you know. And what I'm getting at here is the fact that today, when I listened to that song just a few minutes ago, I knew before I even hit play that things were different. And it's really kind of blown me away. It's really making me, it's such an amazing thing. I feel so happy. But I am no longer looking for my place in this world. And that is a really big deal. I have found my place in this world. I found my place in this world. And I'm just so happy about that and so excited. And I don't know how to underscore how big of a deal that is, but it is such a big deal. Because I spent a lot of time searching, a lot of time looking, a lot of time struggling and searching, but I found it, and I'm so thankful, and I know that everyone else who's looking for their place in this world is going to find it. I know that your place exists. So for you, if you feel like you haven't quite found your place in this world, I'm here to tell you today that it does exist. It is out there, and you will find it. You will find it for sure. But yeah, it's been a slow process. It's been a culminating. It's hard to put into words. So massive, really, in a way. Amazing. Yeah, definitely amazing. But I found my place in this world. How did I find my place in this world? I found my place in this world by making mistakes and getting into a bad place and realizing that I have to get out of that place. I can't be there anymore. And realizing that I had lost my faith and lost my relationship with God, and I needed to get it back. I needed to talk to God again. I needed to be close with Him, and I needed to have a relationship with Him. And so I sought Him. I got it back. I worked for it, and I did everything I could to have a better, closer relationship with Him. And once I got back with Him, I started following Him more.